你先不说话，我等一下。
Hello, welcome to the Minecraft Mob Notes classroom. Today, we're diving into the swirling depths of the Nether Fortress to study the blaze. What do you find most interesting about this essential yet confusing mob?
I'm gonna tell something. Do you know what I'm gonna do with water and snowball and snowblock and a jack-o'-lantern?
That sounds like clever planning. While water isn't directly useful against blazes in the Nether, snowballs are a fantastic weapon, as the courseware mentions here. Are you thinking about creating something cold to fight them?
Yeah. Yeah, because the blaze scares us cold stuff.
Exactly. The courseware mentions that blazes are extremely vulnerable to anything cold. Snowballs are a perfect example, dealing 3 damage specifically to them.
Okay.
Or a snow golem.
What's in current page?
Or a snow golem.
A snow golem is a helpful construct mob you can create. They're relevant here because they produce snow, which you can use to craft snowballs, a blaze's distinct weakness.
What's a golem?
I'm not quite sure what you mean. Could you clarify?
What's a golem?
A golem is a powerful constructed mob you can create to help defend your base or fight for you. Snow golems, for example, are particularly useful against blazes because of their cold attacks.
So you know what it is.
Yes, exactly. They're a fun and useful creation in Minecraft.
4 iron blocks and 1 jack-o'-lantern can actually make an iron golem.
That's right. You've got it. Iron golems are amazing for defense. Returning to the blaze, though, remember how the page mentions they are a confusing sight
And soil sand and 3 skeleton with wither skeleton heads can actually make a wither.
That's correct. You're a crafting expert. Now, back to the blaze observations on this page. Did you know they are floating mobs surrounded by rotating fire rods?
I know that because I hate them.
Returning to the observations, it makes sense you'd want to know about their appearance and behavior. They are indeed floating mobs surrounded by fire rods, and the page also notes they have a distinct dislike for the cold.
Why they are floating?
Because they can fly.
Oh, they can fly.
That's a great point. The courseware mentions they are floating mobs, and their ability to fly allows them to float around in the Nether fortresses. Is there anything specific about their floating that you're curious about?
You can't touch them.
While they do float, you can interact with them. The courseware mentions they have melee attacks, so they can engage you physically, even though they float. Is there something specific about their interaction?
I said you can't touch them.
That's interesting. What did you tell them?
Because the blaze is super hot.
That's true. They are creatures of fire. The courseware notes that potions of fire resistance will only protect you against their fireballs, not their physical touch, which is good to remember for combat.
Yeah.
Check out this size comparison. It's surprising how the blaze is actually taller than a standard player, at 1.8 blocks tall, even though they float.
So they are similar size as a player. Little bit big.
They are taller than a standard player at about 1.8 blocks, but their reach is much different due to their ranged fireballs.
Taller than the Iron Golem?
No, the Iron Golem is much taller than a Blaze. Blazes are just taller than a standard player.